Hey guys, welcome to my 100th YouTube video! As I said, it's my 100th YouTube video that I'm filming right now. Hello. I'm a little bit sick and sniffly if you can't tell. For today, I just decided to hang out with you guys and I'm gonna tell you guys 100 fun little tidbits about me to get to know me for my 100th YouTube video. All my facts right here. I'm gonna be drinking water through this whole process. Look, I got new stickers. I'm definitely gonna do a whole tour once I fill the back of this. I'm gonna do a sticker tour. I'm gonna do a tattoo tour. I'm gonna do a piercing tour when I'm like happy with where everything's at, you know? Let me get some lip gloss on for you guys. The new gloss I got, by the way. It's so good and sparkly, look. Love. Also got my nails done. First off, my real last name is Bean. My full name is Maggie Brooke Bean. I know that's like a thing that a lot of people, when they meet me, like they just know my Instagram or whatever. They're like, oh, I thought like Maggie Bean was like a cute name, nickname. Nope. Bean is my last name. I am a Scorpio sun, Leo moon, Pisces rising for my astrology girls. Hey. I just pottery painted this little zodiac bowl to keep all my crystals in. I have always dreamed of being like an important person someday, whether that be in like the media or movies, whatever, like music, or even just in my immediate circle. Because I just like as a kid have always like had this gut feeling that I would be famous. I literally have a video and I've showed this video so much and I will be showing it again. But it's this video of me when I was little, and I, for Halloween, was a famous singer slash movie star slash diva from Hollywood, okay? Cue the music.
Hello, it's Maggie. So, I was going to show you my Halloween costume. And my colorful hair. And my nails. Yeah. I am being a famous movie star. Well,
famous singer slash movie star slash
diva from Hollywood. So, yep. Bye.
And so, yeah, obviously that video is like, oh girl, she knew who she was from a very young age. And yes, I did. And yes, I f***ing did. So, if that doesn't tell you that I'm supposed to be somebody, I don't know what does. Also, my last name Bean, we can't let that go to waste, y'all. Maggie Bean, are you kidding? Are you joking? Okay. I just have always wanted to be somebody that people look up to and listen to and like inspire somebody and like help masses of people. But like at this point in my life, if I can just help one person throughout their day, like that's enough for me. It just would be an absolute dream. Through YouTube, it's what I'm currently on my grind for, or music if I eventually decide to maybe pursue that. My favorite music artist right now is Madison Beer, and my favorite album of hers is Silence Between Songs. That's Queen, okay? I love her bad. My favorite color is baby pink, if you couldn't tell, my bed, and about every other thing that I own. I'm a city girl at heart, and I truly believe that. Like, I think that the first time I went to New York in 7th grade was the first real city. Like, obviously, like, I live around Nashville, so, like, that's a city. But I think that New York was, like, the first time that I was like, oh my god. I love the suburbs. I love, like, where my family is, where my family's from, like, whatever. But I just think that I, as a person, I don't know, my heart belongs in the city, and my heart belongs to the noise. If you know what I mean like that. I'm an oldest daughter of 3. So I definitely have eldest daughter syndrome. So Taylor Swift, eldest daughter song. That's my shit right there, and I'm claiming that right now, okay? None of y'all can have it. It's mine. It's mine. I have a boyfriend of about 5.5 years, and I love him so much, and we're gonna get married and be in love forever. I officially started my YouTube journey December 2023 to get like 245 genuine subscribers, like starting from scratch, is pretty amazing to me. Yeah, I don't know. My current goal is 500, so bless up and hit that subscribe button. I've always wanted to visit LA and Hollywood.
From Hollywood.
As Miss Girl here is clearly stating. And maybe eventually live there if my life path leads me there, you know? Like if my job pulls me down there, that's it right there. I've been really into practicing mindfulness, journaling, crystal work. Been working on that recently. Witchy shit, you know, but nothing too crazy. I just kind of love giving intentions to things that some people might see no meaning in it, if that makes sense. Maybe it's a placebo effect. I don't know. I just think it's fun. And I just think that it, like, if you can find meaning in little things, I think that's worth it, you know. I'm a gold girl. Avi. I have an Aussie Doodle. Good morning. I have an Aussie Doodle dog named Bailey who turns 5 on September 15th. So in 5 days. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I love that girl so bad. And that's my actual soulmate. I love her so much. I'm going to put a little picture of her because she's the cutest and sweetest and prettiest girl ever. I love her so much. I would love a black cat and a Bernese Mountain Dog when I'm older and have my own place and everything. After college. I just feel like having a black cat would fulfill my life. I think it would fulfill the prophecy. I just feel like I'm meant to have a black cat. I love concerts. I'm going to Tate McRae's tomorrow, and then I'm going to Leve's with my boyfriend in Nashville. He loves Leve, so I got him those tickets. I'm currently watching The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina on Netflix and The Summer I Turned Pretty. Team Conrad. Team Conrad, okay? 1 episode left. I'm unwell. I just watched an episode with my friend Kaylee. It's the second to last episode. Tell me why we got 1 more. Whoa. I read the books before the show came out. I think I was Team Conrad in book 1, Team Jeremiah in book 2, and then Team Conrad again in book 3. The show, I've been Team Conrad the whole time. Chilling Adventures of Sabrina, I just finished it. Like, I literally binge watched it, I think, in a week. I was sick last weekend. Just finished Chilling Adventures of Sabrina. Love. And a perfect way to start the fall season. My favorite season is fall. Obviously, superior. I'm an Enneagram 2 wing 3, I believe. Like, I feel like I'm a very different person than when I took the test the first time. I feel like I'm a very different person. My favorite Disney movie is Hercules. Close second, Emperor's New Groove / Kronk's New Groove. Love those two. Hercules, though, Megara is my bitch. Megara is my wife. Like, I love that woman down. Like, she's so me. I don't know, she just gives everything that she needs to give. My favorite animal is a red panda, and I've met one before and actually have a YouTube video about it. So if you also love red pandas or just want to watch me meeting my favorite animal on the planet, go ahead. Oh, see, she's right there. I have a poster of a red panda. I love photography, and I always have, like, ever since I had a phone. I was, you know, like, vlogging the shit out of everything, like, really crazy. I'm majoring in it now, and I kind of have a side business for my photography. If you're interested, you can follow Media by Maggie B. I do senior photos in Nashville and Chattanooga. I can do couples photos, single photo shoots. Just if you want a baddie photo shoot, hit me up, okay? My favorite number is 22. Maggie Bean 22. Or it was the first jersey number that I wore that won a championship in soccer. And every year that I was able to be number 22, like if they had it available, in rec soccer, we won a championship. So when I first got Snapchat in like 8th grade, made my Snapchat username MaggieBean22 because I thought it kind of fit and it was fire. And then it kind of just stuck to everything else. Obviously, I got my username for TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, the works. It didn't really click till later. My parents got married on February 2nd, 2002. 2202. And I also found that I was born at 2:22 p.m. It only feels right that 222 is my angel number, and I need to get a tattoo of it. I don't have one yet. My favorite flowers are lilies. I also love hibiscus flowers. They're a close runner-up for sure. As much as I am a mom to all my friends, I am also a child at heart, and I love to collect little trinkets, stuffed animals, figurines, okay? I love to collect all the things. I think it's fun. You know, like, what is life without a little whimsy? Don't take everything so serious. Come on. I'd rather be cringe than be boring, if I can be completely honest, and I feel like that's a thing that society should start accepting. I'm afraid of the dark. Always have been, still am. You know those little, like, cloud moon lights that you can, like, the projector lights? I have one on. I also have the TV on while I sleep. I'm also afraid of deep waters. Thalassophobia. Ever heard of it? Ear. I don't know, it's kind of hard for me to be in deep waters for a prolonged amount of time without kind of thinking, oh, I can't see my feet right now. So is there something down there? Like, what's going on? You know, not really my vibe, but that's okay. My favorite movie and book genres are rom-coms and thrillers. I have 11 piercings and 11 tattoos. My most recent piercing, I got my flat done a few weeks ago. My most recent tattoo is this hand tattoo I got that says create. It's just a little reminder to create the life that I have always dreamed about and to just always never stop creating, you know? I'm a Gryffindor, if that means anything to anyone out there. My favorite type of food is Asian food. Asian food all day, every day. I always say that my death row meal is teriyaki chicken and fried rice with no veggies, extra teriyaki sauce from my local Asian place that I've been going to since I was little. And also pork dumplings. I have naturally curly hair. Can't tell right now, but whenever I actually like try to get into styling it, she's curly. I'm originally from Franklin, Tennessee. I'm a junior in college. I'm an ENFP. I'm a big girls girl and feminist. All day, every day. I'm an ally and member of the LGBTQ community. Okay? Thank you. My biggest inspirations on YouTube right now are Tara Yummy and Quinlan Blackwell. I just watched Tara's video of her performing her back-to-back shows for her DJ set, and it like got me emotional. I don't know. I think I just feel for her accomplishing her dreams, and it's just such a big accomplishment for her to do her DJ sets, and I just think that's cool. And I don't know, I think it'd be awesome for her to be at Coachella one day doing her DJing, and I would definitely go. And Quinn, I've been watching her since the Vine days. Like when Vine was dead, I would go on YouTube and search Quinsadilla Vine compilation, and I just would watch that with my friends and be like, you have to see her, she's so funny. Dream YouTube aspiration to be on her cooking show. I'm a long ways away from that, but career goal for sure. My favorite book growing up was the Pinkalicious books, and I always wanted to try to make cupcakes, but like chapter book wise, I don't know if you can call this a chapter book, but the Geronimo Stilton books, I think Stilton, the talking brat guy that went to Paris or whatever it was, not Ratatouille. If you know, you know, whatever. My car's name is Matilda, Tilly for short, and to my friends, and I guess y'all can call her Tilly if you want. As much as I love traveling, flying scares me so bad. Like a bit of turbulence and I'm like, like that's what it gives, like whenever turbulence goes on. So like if you sit by me and turbulence is popping up, I am gonna be holding your hand if I know you, was what I meant to say. Or I bring like a little stuffed animal if I'm flying alone, which has happened like twice in my life. My favorite crystal is amethyst and citrine. I think citrine is like in the family of my birthstone, which is November topaz, I think. Don't quote me on that. I'm not a morning person at all, unless like it's for a sunrise. Like if I'm like, oh, if like I'm on vacation, I'm like, oh, like let's go watch the sunrise on our last day here. You know, I can get up and be a morning person. And when I get up, I can be a morning person if it's doing something I enjoy. Like I'll get up at 7 to go get breakfast with my friends. Absolutely. I have an 8 a.m. this semester, and I'll be damned if I'm caught smiling in that class, unless it's out of delusion, because I get delirious when I haven't had enough sleep. But I can stay up till 3 a.m. any day. Any day. Probably should fix that, but it is what it is, and I am who I am. I've always been a dog person, but in the past few years, I have slowly found myself really wanting a cat or cats. Again, specifically a black cat. So I guess I could do a little bit of both. I don't know if I can classify myself as one or the other, because I have my dog Bailey, and she's like, I don't know what I'd do if anything were to ever happen to her, and she's gonna live forever. But also I love a little cat. I think they're so misunderstood, and they just give divine feminine energy, you know? They just give some witchy type B, and I kind of fuck with that. I hate being alone. Hate it. Find myself being extra anxious and extra like aware of my surroundings, which like as I should be aware of my surroundings, but it like makes me so anxious to the point of like I can't. I just hate being alone in general, especially at night, of course. But like, I don't know, I hate sleeping alone. I don't know, I love sleepovers. I'm very extroverted in that way where I love, like, I do love my own bed and, like, I love being in my own bed, but, like, I love when, like, a friend or, like, my man is, like, in my own bed with me. Like, I just feel so cozy and comforted, you know? Scent-wise, like, I love any sort of sweet scent, especially, like, something fruity or gourmand. You know, like vanilla, caramel, cinnamon, that type thing. Or like fruity. Peachy. I have a peach martini candle in the living room that I've been using recently. It's very nice. I love lemon scented things as well. This one specifically is so nice. Like, I wish oxygen could smell like this. And I could breathe this in. I did the jump rope team when I was in elementary school. We traveled. We did. On that note also, I was a very homesick child. Camp in the summer, and the theme was like Christmas in July, and like it was so right up my alley, but we were staying at WKU, if you know what that is, Western Kentucky University, and we were staying in the dorms, and like it should have been so much fun. We got to decorate our room with Christmas stuff, and it was a competition. But I was so like sickly anxious and homesick. Again, like, now I know that that's major anxiety. I like would cry every night. Like, if my iPad died and I wasn't able to contact my mom, even for a few minutes, like, I freaked out. I always slept with this blanket she gave me. Like, it was so bad to the point where, like, I was having fun, but like that's mostly what I remember. It's just being so anxious and afraid. My mom came up and stayed for like the last night or two, and I just felt better. She wasn't even in my room. She was in a different room, but like knowing that she was close, or like somebody in my family was close, I felt great. And that would happen a lot at sleepovers too. Like, if I had a sleepover with a friend, sometimes like I would just get like I'd feel so sick. I'd get this burst of anxiety for like the whole night. Like, I would dread going to sleep. And that might play a part in why I am a night owl. Sometimes I'll stay up a little bit later to avoid it being the next day, which is so bad. But again, like as a kid, I would like, I feel terrible, but I would like at 4 a.m. go into like the parents' room and be like, I threw up. Can you call my mom? Even though I didn't throw up. I just wanted to go home. And then they would call my mom, and then my mom would come get me at like 3 in the morning, and then she'd be upset with me, and then I would go to sleep and feel safe and be fine. So I tried to avoid sleepovers until I was like in middle school. I was a horse girl for a time. Hello. I was a Girl Scout also from like kindergarten to 8th grade. I played soccer for 13 years, and I plan to play soccer as an intramural sport for my sorority. I was always on defense, and you hated to see me come. I was getting yellow cards left and right. I had this special trick where I would booty bump somebody. Like, if they were coming my way, I would kind of do a little spin in front of them, and they would hit my hip and fall over. Because my ass so fat, they just bounced right off. Oh my god. People hated to see me on defense, okay? My favorite coffee company is 7 Brew. My favorite coffee is the cinnamon roll coffee. Fresher order is, I get an iced green tea. Sunrise is the secret menu code. But it's just raspberry and peach flavoring. I dyed my hair purple during COVID, and it stuck for like 1.5 years after that, maybe even 2 years. I'll put some pictures up here. If you knew me at the time, no, you did not. Respectfully. I used to have a cat named Boots. It was my mom's cat in college, actually. It was a black and white cat, and we had him until Boots the house down. Okay. We had him until I was like 1.5, maybe not even, because we discovered that my dad was allergic to fur. And so then we gave Boots to my aunt, who had a lot of cats at the time. I was like 11, and we went to go visit Boots, and he had passed away. So even though I barely knew him, and I only knew him through like videos and photos, like I still felt a little bit upset when that happened because I couldn't meet him. My favorite Disney princesses growing up were Rapunzel and Jasmine. My favorite makeup products are lip products. Mwah. Love. I love stickers, obviously. Hello. Hello. They're everywhere. I hate storms, but my boyfriend loves them. I hate them, and I'm like in my sweatshirt in the corner, like watching my show, eating my soup, whatever I'm doing, just anxious as hell. And he's like out there on the porch watching. It's like what my dad does too. It's weird. One of my biggest pet peeves is bad grammar. And I hate to be that person, I do, but how are you well over the age of 20 and still using the wrong you're and your? Same with there, and they are. And thank you, Sabrina Carpenter, for that one. I just don't get it, and I don't know if I ever will, because it simply is simple, if you will. Another one is a pick me bitch, male or female. Sorry. That's another one. People who aren't socially aware. I could go on and on, respectfully. So I'm gonna go ahead and move on. My mom's mom is a twin. I don't know how that works, but does that mean that I could have twins, or does that mean that my generation of grandkids would have had to be twins? Like somebody was a twin. Because if so, I might have twins. Hello. Another family lineage fun fact. My dad's dad was born on a leap year. So technically he's like 18 or 19, if you count by birthdays. Which is crazy. I love doing crafts to get off my phone and off the internet. Like, you know, I love to, for instance, paint pottery with my friends. Do crafts, like this fun shell thing that I painted right here for my trinkets and my jewelry. Just things like that. I have a Wii still to this day in my apartment. My favorite games to play on the Wii were and are to this day Wipeout, the game, Just Dance 3 specifically. My favorite dance that I could do backwards, dun 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 dun, jump on it, jump, you know, if you know, you know. So yes, and Disney Princess Enchanted Journey. If you know what that is, you know what that is, and if you don't, I'm sorry. I love Topgolf with my friends and fam. I love Topgolf, like a date at Topgolf, a hangout at Topgolf. Like, it's fun, so much fun, love. And also bowling, that kind of thing. Like, again, to get off my phone and just interact with friends and fam and do these fun things that we can talk about for times to come. I went to Paris, France for my high school graduation trip, because I wanted to ever since I was like 9. I think I went to one of those painting classes that like they have like different designs and you can color it in basically when I was little. And I saw one of the Eiffel Tower, and like, you know, the hot pink Paris theme was like the it theme in the 2010s for a tween girls room. And yeah, and that was me. I had the hot pink Paris, but I also had the teal zebra moment going on. That was like one country out of 3 that I've been to out of the US. I've been to France, I've been to Mexico, and I've been to Sweden because we have some family friends out there. I also have a YouTube video of me going to Sweden. So I used to have a shit ton of pet fish. I had a fish tank. My favorite was this black betta fish named Jason. And when he died, instead of flushing him or etc., making my parents do it like a normal person, I buried him in our backyard. Only him though. He was my favorite, and I think I cried about it for 2 or 3 days, and I think that was my first grasp of grief and death. Like, come on. I had a few hermit crabs. You know, we'd go to the beach and I'd see hermit crabs for like $5 and be like, I need that. My prized girl was Shelly, Shelly. Really creative. I know, you know, like, you gotta give me my flowers on that one. When she passed, I kept her shell that she lived in, and I think I put it in a box somewhere. I was a really sentimental kid, and I still am a sentimental person. Anyway, my favorite energy drinks. My favorite energy drinks are V8 Energies, non-sparkling. I hate soda and carbonated shit. I can bear it. Like, I'm not gonna be rude about it if somebody hands me one, but I just don't, I'm not really interested. Same with like seltzers, obviously. not my vibe. V8 Energy, my favorite is the peach mango. I love a peach flavored anything, to be honest. My favorite road trip snack, Chester's hot fries. Wait, I'm craving that right now, but I don't have any. Put that on my grocery list. And some sort of like fruity gummy that I see, like sometimes it'll be sour gummies that have the fruity drop top pop. It's mostly Sour Patch strawberries, to be honest. That's my favorite kind of Sour Patch, fun fact. I'll always say yes to a sweet treat. Every time. You eating dinner? You wanna go out for ice cream? Yeah. You wanna bake cookies at home? Yeah. I'm double jointed. If you're grossed out by this kind of stuff, you can skip to about 10 seconds ahead. My arms are also a little double jointed. Weirdly, I get pooped on by birds a lot. I don't know if that's good luck or if that's just something people say because you just got shit on. Hey, it happens to me a lot. Like an abnormal amount. I rewatched Gilmore Girls to go to sleep. I put it on my TV, turned the volume down to like almost all the way so I can like hear mumbling and muffling sounds, but like I can't hear the words that they're saying because then I'll listen to the show and like want to watch it. You know, I don't know, it kind of helps me feel a little bit less lonely when I'm falling asleep, if I am falling asleep alone. My main nickname is Mags, pretty basic, but sometimes people call me Miss Bean or just Bean or Margaret. That's really, Aiden's family calls me Margaret. I think it's fun. My name isn't short for Margaret, it's just Maggie, but here we are. My first ever concert was Demi Lovato in like 2013, 2014. I also went to the 1989 World Tour, so be jealous. I did cheerleading from 6th to 9th grade, and I was a main bass, if that means anything to anybody out there. In elementary school, when we did superlatives, I always got the fashionista or grammar police superlative. That does say a lot about me to this day. I, in general, just love creatively expressing myself with my YouTube videos, fashion, music that I listen to, my photography projects, my tattoos, my piercings. Like, I love it when people know exactly who I am. You know what I mean? Like, and I love to be perceived as somebody who knows exactly who they are. Because I feel like I do. I'm very self-aware with who I am as a person. I don't know. I think I'm gonna study abroad in Italy this next summer for a few weeks, which is pretty exciting. My favorite city in the US that I've been to is New York City, of course. But I think internationally, I mean, I've really only been to a few internationally, but I love Paris. Like, that was my dream, and it was just so magical and amazing, and I want to go back. But I also love Trosa. It's in Sweden. It's kind of Stockholm adjacent-ish, and it's my fave, and I love it. I love visiting there whenever I can. This is in no order. My top 3 favorite movie series: Mission Impossible, the Scream series, and Harry Potter. Grew up on Harry Potter. Love. Okay, I'm a Gryffindor. Down. My all-time favorite show? Stranger Things. I trust I was in that Stranger Things and It era, 2017. I had a fan account. Like, it was serious. And it still is serious because when the last season comes out, y'all are gonna be sorry for who I'm about to become. Ooh, that's my shit right there. Anyways, my go-to perfume since like December when I got it for Christmas is that Me Espresso by Sabrina Carpenter. And honestly, like, if you don't think it smells good, more for me. And also Glossier You. I will never get tired of the bow trend. Sorry. I was always a bow girl growing up. I loved bows on my clothes, on my hair, pretty much anywhere I could put them. And I even got a bow tattoo on my arm to kind of signify like my inner child. Like, I think it was, I mean, obviously there's a vlog out there. On my 20th birthday, I got a bow tattoo on my arm to kind of signify like my inner child, and like I think People always freak out about turning 20 and whatever, but I think it's a beautiful thing to age and to grow older and to experience life as it comes. So I try to stay very present in that moment, and I think that bow tattoo reminds me of that it's okay to grow older and you can still be, like, you can still tap into your inner child every once in a while, and kind of just be a child at heart, even in your 20s. And that's what I'll be doing well into my 60, 78. I heard it. We're moving on. Well into my grandparent years, okay? I will still be that girl. Sorry. I used to have a leopard gecko when I was like 12-ish, I think, named Banana, because she, he, they, it was yellow. So I just was like, Banana. Bello. Like, the first albums I ever had on CD and played on my Hello Kitty CD player was Mistletoe by Justin Bieber and Red by Taylor Swift. Okay? And that's all you need to know about me as a child. Seriously. Christmas is my favorite holiday. I prefer sunsets over sunrises, mainly because I can't get up early enough for them unless I, like, schedule it. Like, unless I'm like, oh, it's the last day at the beach. Like I said, we're gonna get up and go to the sunrise. You know? Big sunset girl. Big sunset girl. Like, I see a sunset, I'm like, all over that bitch, okay? So, I'm super competitive. That's just a thing that you'll have to learn about me. If you're close with me, if you're close with my family, okay? I hate cilantro. Hate it bad. I think it tastes like soap. And whenever I eat it, just like, if I bite down on it and those flavors combust into my mouth, the meal's just ruined, okay? And I just am feeling sick and want to throw up. My first phone I ever had was an iPhone 5C. It was Coral. I'm a very sensitive and emotional person, like I've said, and I love that part of myself, and I embrace it and am out and loud about it, even though, like, that's a part that sometimes people think is a lot, and that I hide at first. Like, obviously I don't seem very sensitive or emotional, but, like, when you get close with me, like, I am such a sentimental person, and I think that, like, I don't get verbally, like, sentimental as much because, like, in the past I've been told that, like, it's a lot and nobody wants to deal with my emotions, shit like that. I'm really emotional and I cry a lot, or I used to cry a lot more until I started taking Zoloft. Anxious girlies unite, and that's my next fact. I was diagnosed with anxiety right around when COVID was a big thing, and I started going to therapy for anxiety and depression around that time, like, obviously virtually at first. But then, like, I met her in person, started going to therapy for that, and, like, I got discharged from therapy the first time around. I still go to therapy. I've been through a couple different therapists, but this one I love her bad. She's my queen. I feel like everybody should go to therapy at some point in their life, even if you've had no major traumas. I feel like everybody should go to therapy to, like, kind of just better themselves. I feel like it's a form of self-care, and I love therapy. I want to have 2 kids. I just think that that would fill my cup and fill my life up, and I think that I would be a good mom personally, and I want to be a mom someday, just not right now. As much as I love fall, I would love to settle down someplace sunny and breezy, okay? Not humid. Respectfully, the South is too humid for me. Tennessee's fine sometimes, but it's very bipolar. Like, literally 2 weeks ago, it was like 50 degrees all day, but now it's back to 85. Not my cup of tea, but that's okay. This is random. At my elementary school, they banned trading silly bands, and so I made rainbow loom jewelry and made, like, a big paper magazine depicting, like, these pieces, like rings, necklaces, bracelets, anklets, whatever you wanted. And I would bring my magazine to school, and during indoor recess I would bring my magazine and give it to people and have them look through the catalog and decide, like, if they wanted anything. And they would let me know, and then I would make it for them. I would be like, what color do you want? And then I would make it for them, and then I would trade them, and then they would give me, like, a quarter. I can fold my tongue. That's the only way I can do that well, if that counts. I can flare my nostrils. I can wiggle my ears. I don't want to show you that though. I can wiggle my eyebrows. That used to be a big thing. That'd be a big talent of mine. I don't necessarily prefer the mountains over the beach, but I prefer beach towns over the actual beach. Blondies are my favorite type of dessert. Pasta is definitely a comfort meal for me because like you can make it whatever you want. Like I don't know what kind I'm gonna make, but I'm gonna have some sort of like vodka pasta. I don't know if I have any chicken left though. I know I have some broccoli. Oh, that's gonna be good. Coachella is on my bucket list. Tickets are so fucking expensive, so I'm like, it's either gonna be a birthday present or it's gonna be like I'm sent with a brand. A girl can dream, right? Speaking of dreams, my boyfriend and I's dreams align in the fact that we like both dream of being in LA to pursue our dreams and to achieve making it big in the industries and whatnot, because he wants to be a famous screenwriter someday, and I really believe that he could, because obviously I'm biased, but I genuinely think he's so talented, and I could talk about it all day, but he's one of the most creative people I know, like storytelling wise. So if you happen to know any screenwriting opportunities or anything like that in that industry, if you happen to know any screenwriting opportunities, hit me up, because my man, he's trying to make it in LA. Okay, thank you. And so am I. This has been a long video so far. Glad y'all are sticking with me. And I can't believe this is my 100th video that I'm posting on YouTube. It's very exciting. Another fun fact about me, I love pumpkin things. I'm not ashamed to love pumpkin things. I know that's like a very basic white girl thing to do, but have you seen me? Okay. I love the fall flavored things, and I'm only really talking about fall so much because obviously it's right around the corner. It's September now. I've got my red nails in preparation for that time, and then I'm gonna get my black nails once these are done, hopefully like late September, early October, and I'm so excited that fall is right around the corner. I'm gonna be stepping up my game with fall fits, fall movie nights, fall things, fall videos maybe. Last fact, I don't know if y'all can tell this already, but I love to romanticize life, and I love to live like I'm already living my dream life, because I very well could be. I love to just like show up for myself and live every day like it's the best day ever, because you know it could be at the end of the day, and like even if it's not, like at least you don't have a negative outlook on life. Talk to myself and act as if I'm already famous and I'm already somebody that people can look up to and be inspired by. And obviously I'm not like a size 00 or anything, but like I think that's the point, is that I am fully myself. I'm not apologetic about it, and I don't know, we only get one life and one body, and we do our best to take care of it, and we do our best to enjoy the things that we enjoy. So I don't know, I fully believe in myself, and I fully believe that I can achieve anything I want to if I just keep dreaming big and working hard, as I'm doing currently. That is the end of the 100 facts about me. We've got through it. We got a little yapping additionally. I really do hope you guys enjoyed. Sorry this is gonna be such a long video, but it's my 100th video and I wanted to celebrate it with something special. Keep subscribing, tell your friends, help me achieve my dreams if you want. I'm having so much fun. Obviously, I always have fun filming videos. I can't wait for the next vlog for the Tay McRae concert. It's gonna be so cool. She's the coolest. Her VMA performance was insane, and I can't wait to see it in person. All that to come soon. If you're, again, just now seeing me, there's some tidbits to get to know me, and I hope that you consider subscribing, following my socials, liking this video, sending it to your friends, saying, hey, she's so cool and fun. And I truly appreciate each and every one of you that watched this video. It means so much to me. Like, your support means literally everything, even if I'm not this big content creator yet and I don't have millions of followers. Like, each and every person counts and means something to me when it comes to watching my videos and supporting me. Get sappy again. I always do this at the end of every single YouTube video. If you believe it and you act on it, then I think that you can do anything. Thank you guys for watching. Seriously, I love you and adore you so much. You guys are the best, and I love making videos for each and every one of you girlies out there. I love y'all. I gotta go. I gotta go make myself some pasta. Bye. I love you so much. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe.